Kelly Rowland's 2024 Netflix project Mea Culpa has been negatively received by most critics, continuing a disappointing career trend for the singer-turned-actress. At the time of writing, the movie only holds a 20% positive rating on Rotten Tomatoes, reflecting a wider tendency in Rowland's screen career. However, while the 43-year-old's portfolio as a whole has arguably not lived up to expectations, it's important to note that there is a catch behind her movies' reputations. Directed by Tyler Perry, Mea Culpa is part legal drama, part erotic thriller centered on the conflict between a high-flying lawyer's personal and professional lives. Rowland stars as Mea, a successful attorney who takes on Trevante Rhodes' Zaire as a client. With her marriage falling apart, Mea becomes increasingly drawn towards Zaire, despite him being accused of murder. Rowland and Rhodes make for a talented central duo, while Tyler Perry is an undeniably successful presence behind the camera. However, despite this combination, Mea Culpa couldn't reverse the disappointing trend of Rowland's career. Except for her Beyoncé movie appearances, Kelly Rowland only has one film that's not rotten. Kelly Rowland and Trevante Rhodes ride a motorcycle together in Mea Culpa. Thanks to its 20% rating on Rotten Tomatoes at the time of writing, Mea Culpa has continued Kelly Rowland's career trend of appearing in rotten movies, according to the review aggregator. With the exception of the 2020 horror comedy Bad Hair, all of Rowland's movies have either been received negatively, or have not been reviewed by enough professional critics to receive a Rotten Tomatoes average. Considering that Rowland has been acting since her debut in 2003's Freddy vs. Jason, this situation is a surprising disappointment. Despite Kelly Rowland's movies' disappointing critical returns, however, there is a notable catch to her cinematic reputation. Although her dramatic movies have been poorly received, other Rowland projects, specifically those involving her former collaborator and bandmate, Beyoncé Knowles Carter, have been a success. Rowland appeared in Homecoming, Black is King, and Renaissance, all of which hold an impressive Rotten Tomatoes score of 90%. This shows that, while some of Rowland's appearances have been confined to disappointing movies, she has also had some successes. Mea Culpa's 20% Rotten Tomatoes score explained why the reviews are so bad. Despite its sensational premise and potentially thrilling story, critics have pointed out several flaws with the end result. A common criticism is that the movie's twists and turns felt unbelievable to the point of seeming ridiculous, with multiple critics highlighting the absurdity of the story. A further issue has been the perceived lack of chemistry between the two lead characters, leaving the thin story with little to fall back on. As Natasha Alvar put it in her review for Cultured Vultures. However, for all the negativity, certain critics have found some redeeming features. Lauren Veneziani, DC Film Girl, praised Rowland and Rhodes' electric chemistry, while New York Times critic Lisa Kennedy called it a willfully steamy thriller. This suggests that, despite some outlandish plot points, Mea Culpa is not totally without merit.